Hello to all my devout disciples, wonderful subscribers, all students. Welcome. This is your Master GongSun. Welcome to another episode of Taoism as applied to the news series, where I dissect news articles according to Taoist principles. Let's read the article first, and then I will tell you what Taoism says about it. Let's begin. Tourists turn Singapore Changi Airport into sleeper village, slammed for tarnishing image. Now, I've chosen this article because I've been to Changi Airport a few times, once transiting and twice when I was there to visit my cousin. Now, let's see what happened. Tourists camping out at Singapore Changi Airport overnight to escape skyrocketing hotel prices during the F1 weekend sparked public criticism among locals for tarnishing the airport's image. A woman from the US using the handle, etc., posted on October 5th that she and her husband slept at Changi Airport before their morning flight because the hotel prices were astronomical due to the Formula One race, held from October 3rd to 5th. They stated that hotels nearby cost $400 a night at the time, while the average weekend hotel price near the airport is normally less than $200. The couple initially had a rough time finding a place to rest their heads. Eventually, they found Terminal 1's arrival garden where they saw at least 30 other people sleeping in what they referred to as the sleeper village. So you see, yeah, everyone's sleeping there. They laid their blankets on the garden floor and rested on their inflatable neck cushions. The woman mentioned that they survived the night with their luggage kept safely near them. Well, Singapore's normally a pretty safe place anyway, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. She managed to sleep for only 4 to 5 hours while her husband woke up every hour. It was not the best night's sleep, but we did not have to pay for a hotel. She celebrated their success. The woman's video received some harsh comments from locals who said they were tarnishing the airport's image. Soon, Changi Airport will not be number one anymore because there are many people treating it like the bedroom, one commenter noted. I don't really agree with that because it's number one because of the excellent amenities, the cleanliness, uh, just the fact that it is, I would say it's the amenities, right? So this people sleeping there would not tarnish their image. Tarnish their image at all, right? The airport has been ranked as the best airport for 13 consecutive years by the UK-based airline and airport review website Skytrax, which I have used many times before. It boasts many facilities that are not commonly found at other airports, such as an extensive shopping center, 2 cinemas, and an indoor rock climbing wall. Yeah, that's true. I've seen it all, actually. The basement of Changi Airport, very nice. They have at least one supermarket there, too. Another commenter pointed out that they traveled to Singapore during one of the most expensive times. Yeah, that's true because of the race, right? Well, yeah, exactly. Don't airports have free napping lounges provided by the airport? Yeah. So why can't they just go there? Because I remember transiting through Korea, Seoul Incheon Airport in Korea, and they definitely have these like napping lounges, but they are hard. It's hard to find like a free lounge. I mean, a free chair, but I did manage to find one after a while. Anyway, while the airport does not explicitly ban sleeping overnight, some people noted that security might wake them up. However, others mentioned that security tends to be lenient after ensuring they have a flight ticket. Yeah. Anyway, I won't read the whole thing, but the fact is, they're not really harming anyone by sleeping like that. I mean, people need to sleep. Traveling is exhausting for those of us who have done it before or who frequently do it. And this is what Taoism says. I mean, Taoism says to show some compassion at the right moment to the right people, but don't overdo it. Don't show too much compassion, meaning don't sign over your deed to your house and your bank account to the needy, but don't show too little either, right? So here, the security guards are doing the right thing. I mean, sure, they're sleeping, but if they have a ticket, I mean, let them sleep. They're going to be out of there pretty soon anyway. And I understand the image, but honestly, what's more important, image or people's biological needs? And who wants to pay $400 for a hotel nearby anyway? That's just way too expensive. And that's not even for one night. That's probably only for 12 hours. Right? So here, in this case, certainly some compassion must be applied. Because they're not really harming anyone. I mean, image, it's not that important. Especially if you compare it to people's needs, I would say. Yeah, we must show some compassion here. However, I won't say this for every situation. It really depends on what it is. I will decide that on a case-by-case basis. But the Tao is very clear about this. We must show some compassion, but do not misplace your compassion, and don't show an excessive amount either. Alright, this has been your Master GongSun. As usual, keep living in alignment with the Tao.